and each arrest was like a standing ovation.
We're about to go into the deep end of the pool here.
What? Oh my God.
This time tomorrow, her head is in a Winn-Dixie bag.
His accent, I love it. Oh my God. Greetings, fellow movie lovers. Welcome to A Lady Reacts. I'm the old lady, otherwise known as Michelle. I'm a huge movie buff, and this is my channel where I react to mostly action and superhero movies that I've never seen before, but also other stuff that looks interesting or new. I started the channel so I could understand the inside jokes and references in WandaVision, and here we are 2.5 years later, still reacting. I don't usually do stuff that is this new, but it's funny because I thought Hitman had been out for weeks. I feel like I've been hearing about it for a while now, about how good it is, but it turns out it's all just like marketing chatter. And it really just came out on Netflix yesterday. But now that I was like looking it up, it had like a limited release in the theaters starting just on May 24th. So like 8 days to maybe 10 days ago. I don't know. I don't get how movies work in the theaters these days. It's so confusing. I've given up trying to figure out when movies are going to come out. But yeah, we'll just watch it. I like Glen Powell. He was in Anyone But You, which I saw recently. It was silly, but kind of cute. Although they did that cliche, like, let's smash the amazing, expensive wedding cake thing, which I'm so over. I don't get why rom-coms are all about people behaving badly at weddings these days, because it's really lame. And the best rom-coms, like, from the 80s, they never did that. But yeah, anyway. Moving on. He was also in the new Top Gun movie, and he was in Hidden Figures, both of which I really liked. I thought he was really good in both of those. So, yeah. But I don't know any of the other actors in this movie. I find that interesting that he's like the only sort of well-known person in it. But Richard Linklater is the director, and I've seen a few of his movies. School of Rock, I remember really enjoying. But yeah, this should be interesting. It's got a 97 and 95% rating on Rotten Tomatoes right now. That's really, really good. And I'll be curious to see if that holds as more people watch it kind of over the weekend and get their reviews out on the site. Because there were a lot of critic reviews. There weren't very many audience reviews. But they're still both pretty good, so who knows. So before we get started, please like, subscribe, leave comments, do all the things. It really does help the channel. And make sure to let me know what you would like me to react to next. Then check out my Patreon with lots of exclusive content and full-length reactions if you're into those. And it's totally free. I mean, unless you want to be supportive. But yeah, all the stuff's on there for everyone to watch. So go over in there and check it out. Yeah, let's dive in to Hitman. Very weird opening music. I did not expect that at all. Like, okay. What you're about to see is a somewhat true story. Okay. I did not know that. Okay. This is a real guy.
Nietzsche mean when he says, the secret for harvesting.
That hair. Wow.
Guy driving the Civic.
He's driving like a little old lady. I don't know about the whole like making him look nerdy though. That really doesn't work. Like you can tell it. He's like a very, very good looking guy. Ain't nothing wrong with that car. Ego and id. Does this cat have a cast on it? Did it break its leg? Poor baby.
Little plane.
Nice kitchen.
A guy feeding birds and living alone with his cats in the suburbs, but
that's literally me.
getting good recordings, mostly in murder-for-hire cases.
Not the greatest shot, but he did pretty good.
Look, we just heard Jasper can't go in. Chief officially suspended him.
Oh, she was in, is it Good Girls? What's that show with Christina Hendricks?
Hitmen don't exist. What are we following made-up rules now?
Hitmen don't exist. I have a feeling maybe they do.
Years ago, almost got killed.
I don't want to almost get killed.
Yeah, let's not do that.
We got your back. We'll move in if it starts getting pear-shaped.
Do you, though? I don't have a whole lot of confidence in these guys.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people were fine with what I did, given the circumstances. They actually had...
What did he do?
Makes sense. With this unreadable face. perfectly forgettable.
It's the scruff. I think it's the scruff thing. Like if he needs to be shaved, clean. She should be clean shaven at this point. The scruff feels weird to me.
You're not wearing those in there, are you?
What else is he gonna wear?
Honestly, these are pretty good, man.
I breathe really well.
Jorts. Yeah, I don't know about the jorts.
Billy.
His posture's so weird.
Kill for a living.
Do you?
Pick a bad table. Grab your shit and sit down.
I don't think he'd sit with his back to the door. That's one. If I remember Gross Point Blank.
How long you been doing this? That's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, I'd say none of your business.
Shit, look at Gary.
Breathe. Think hitman thoughts.
Think hitman thoughts.
Am I the right guy to eliminate your problem?
He looks like Tom Cruise right now.
I got it all worked out already. Okay. Let's hear it.
Yeah, do tell.
Come on, man. You know what it means.
I'm gonna need you to say the words.
Stick a dynamite in the mouth. No more teeth. No more problem.
I think there's still probably teeth if you do that. Something tells me.
Now, in case the headless, uneaten body is discovered, which has never happened with me.
I'm gonna eat your spring roll.
Sounds kind of weird, but I got a ritual. So I divide the
Is he going a little too far with this? Like, are we supposed to be getting the other guy to talk?
$2,500 cash now, and I give you the other $2,500 after.
That's all? $5,000? That's not very much.
The next time you see me, you'll have a brand new life.
Yeah. True enough.
Hey. Okay, Daniel Day. Nailed.
Daniel Day. Love her.
Hey, can I have my pants back now?
Yeah.
God, you guys are weird.
Yeah, we need more of her. There better be a lot of her in this movie because she's funny.
You know, I once saw 3 pileated woodpeckers at the same time.
Pileated?
Wow. Okay, then.
But it's hard to tell with Gary.
You know that throwing fingertips out the window
Who
every
even
5
thinks
months?
something like that up?
That's some specifically twisted shit.
Yeah, that's kind of out there.
You know, people feel almost disappointed to learn that hitmen don't really exist.
Do they not?
It's a total pop culture fantasy, but because hitmen have been a staple of books, movies, and TV for the last 50 years.
Are they going to show, what's his name from Gross Point Blank? They better show him.
How's the pie?
What's that?
All pie is good pie.
No, that's true enough.
Fascinated and amazed by the folks who actually think that some guy they just met 10 minutes ago for not that much money would risk the death penalty to help them with some crazy murderous scheme.
Yeah, they're leaning really heavily into the whole hitmen don't really exist. Like, I know there's a real hitman going to show up at some point here.
And I had a knack for being the person they needed me to be.
I don't need your reasons or your fucking business plan.
The neck tattoo.
I straight to business. I like that.
Do people really think hiring a hitman would be that cheap, though? Like,
After he's gone, I'll be in that big house. All alone.
no, you won't.
I'd take whatever they were able to give.
You're young. You'll be making yourself an orphan.
Oh, the scar. Oops.
Neither do I.
Maybe surprise me.
Sounds lovely.
His facial, that was funny. His facial expressions are great.
It'll make sense to everyone. Then I can sue his doctors for malpractice.
What is that? Oh my God.
Finding that people can change their personalities well into their adulthood.
I define change.
Well, yeah, is it a change or is it just like a reveal or a freeing of the person that you always were?
No, what is normal? I mean, look at it this way. Everyone is at least a little fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much. That's true enough.
You know, I'm never gonna give up teaching, but
This undercover thing is like field research.
Well, yeah, so if he's pretending to be something else, is he going to become that? Is he going to become a real hitman? Hopefully not. I can't imagine him doing that.
I have a feeling you never wanted to murder me when we were married.
I should hope not.
I mean, to kill someone, I just imagine you'd have to be capable of some serious passion.
I don't think those two things are correlated.
No, like a woman or whatever.
So is she saying he just wasn't that good in bed? Is that where we're going with this?
But now that I am back, I should have my job back. Yeah, at least I'm trained for it.
I want to know what he did to get in trouble.
We're trying to hide your face, okay? Who's that beating up those teenagers?
Oh, for no reason.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Who is your hitman?
Is she being abused or something? Is that what we're getting set up for? Is he gonna want to kill this guy?
He doesn't let me work. He doesn't really let me do anything.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really get cats. Kind of creepy, you know.
Really?
No, cats are fantastic.
Oh, you're good.
You too.
Seems a bit weird that she would be like flirty with this guy when her husband is abusive.
So what do you do? Oh.
Whoops.
No, it's okay. This is a lot.
She thinks she was on a date.
Hello? So you're a fucking life coach now?
She's funny.
It's over.
And did you notice how cute she was? I wonder if that had anything.
Just a little.
And I'm not talking about Gary.
I would get blackout drunk with Ron. I would rip my IUD out for Ron. I wouldn't share a straw.
No.
I mean, it's kind of sounding like you would fuck Ron too.
I would take your sloppy seconds.
What? That was an awkward conversation.
In moments of weakness, Gary Johnson preys on the weak.
I don't know that hiring a hitman is a moment of weakness. I'm not sure that qualifies there.
You didn't take all that unfairness laying down.
Hell no, I didn't.
He's got the chew thing in the back pocket. That's a nice touch. It's all about details.
There. Amen, amen.
Uh-huh.
He looks like John Corbett
There are three.
in Northern Exposure.
But I don't think I'm a dog person. In fact, I may be allergic to them physically and emotionally. I find them to be too needy.
Dogs are too high maintenance. Cats are low maintenance. She's just over there by herself. She don't need me.
I apologize
Doing
for
her
it.
thing, giving herself a bath. Oh, that is cute though. Oh.
Gargle barbecue sauce like Listerine before these things. Keeps the bitches bitching.
Keeps the bitches bitching. What?
It's like you don't even exist.
I guess I'm just your fantasy.
Just a little. Yeah.
How many? Oh yeah, I don't want. No.
Yeah, no, we don't need to talk about that.
I don't want anyone to remember my face. I don't want to over or under tip. I don't want to be pulled into memory.
He's a pretty distinctively handsome guy. Like, I feel like people would remember him if they saw him. I'm sorry. I'm not quite buying him as the nerdy guy.
I don't want you to professional.
How do you want me?
Any way I can get it, sweetheart.
You want to know all about me, but what about you?
He is very charming. And she's coming on hard, too. Like, they're both very good-looking people. There was something that I read that was like, it's two stunningly beautiful people having a good time together.
Exceptional sex requires a lack of thought, a certain amount of animal abandon.
Well, that's true enough.
I was having sex with someone who was clearly capable of having a lover killed.
That's a good point.
It's a little complicated, isn't it?
Does it not have to be?
He's very Tom Cruise, and she's very. I'm trying to remember the chick's name. I gotta look it up. I gotta look up her name. What is it? Oh.
And the less you know about me, the less I know about you.
Okay, what's your next line? Don't fall in love with me.
Probably, yeah. The street names. I love it.
Urges that are solely based in the pursuit of pleasure, ignoring the consequences.
Like, would he really get in trouble for, like, he's not a cop. Like, is he officially anything for the NOPD? Like, what, you know, like.
Welcome to Madison Airlines.
I saw this clip. Oh, is she in like a railroad house thing? That's so cool. I love that house.
We're expecting heavy turbulence.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
So prepare to brace for impact.
She's cute. She's cutie. That's a very pretty woman right there.
Till you can move the body. Set the scene. Tell the story you want them to find.
Does she want to become a hitman, maybe?
And each arrest was like a standing ovation.
We're about to go into the deep end of the pool here.
What? Oh my God.
This time tomorrow, her head is in a Winn-Dixie bag.
His accent, I love it. Oh my God.
You don't take a man TV, his dog, and his boat. There's no way, T.
I don't know. I'm not even sure what he just said.
On the other hand, someone who once commits a crime of passion, or sudden passion as it is known legally.
I don't think hiring a hitman is a crime of passion. Like, you got to go to the bank and you got to get the cash out and you actually have to show up and like a pre-planned meeting.
You lose.
Whoa, shit.
Oh, why did she have a gun?
I gotta protect myself. Plus all that talk about murder for.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Trust
not.
me, that-
We're not gonna play with that. Yeah.
Well, are you gonna show me how to use it or what?
Now?
I think she wants to become a hitman.
Well, this distance, it's for weekenders, tourists.
That was like right to the camera there. I like that.
On Earth, you know?
Okay. I didn't know I was out with Neil fucking deGrasse Tyson.
Good reference. Good reference.
Go dance, wipe one.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to remember the chick's name. That you know who I'm talking about. She played Frida Kahlo.
Shit! Apologize, motherfucker.
Yeah, he said apologize, motherfucker. Entitled fuck doesn't back down from anybody. Do you see his face?
Yeah.
He's getting to enjoy being Ron a little too much, maybe.
You are divorced, though, right?
Do you see a ring on my finger?
But that doesn't mean anything. Are you actually divorced? I mean, divorces take a while, so I don't think it's been a year or two since they met. Oh, no. Oh, and he sees him. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
What are the odds of this? It's crazy.
Are you gonna introduce me to your friend?
No.
Jasper.
Madison.
Madison?
Yeah. See, now if he had introduced her, he could have introduced her as Maddie.
You just look so familiar.
Yeah.
No.
Bad technique there. He could have covered it.
No, but he said he'd be the guy sitting alone reading Catcher in the Rye.
Which, historically speaking, is never a good sign.
It's going to be somebody he knows. Or is it the ex-husband?
So you're...
I am.
And you...
I do.
I'm liking the dialogue in this movie a lot. It feels organic and it feels kind of like very well written.
This is from your loving husband.
Dude.
I want that to be the last thing she fucking hears.
That's kind of messed up. This all is kind of messed up, but...
You know what? Maybe I'll throw in the boyfriend for free.
That was funny.
If they're uneasy, you put them at ease. From my perspective, you're getting a little sloppy.
Maybe so.
Well, how did he do, though, what was his record? I mean, you can't win them all, but still, this is a messed up situation.
It all makes sense to me now. It's cool. I fucked my share of suspects.
Has he? I fucked my share suspects. That's not good.
I just don't want things to get misconstrued.
Gary. You trust me?
I don't think you can.
I think he might do it himself.
You never know, sweetheart.
Yeah, her husband was just found dead.
What?
I'm sorry, what happened? Where?
Oh, did she go and kill him?
Possible drug deal gone bad. Single bullet to the aorta. 38.
Interesting. Was that a 38 that she had?
Cool with it, Gary?
Yeah.
Like, I'm still a little bit weirded out by like how he's involved in all of this stuff because he's not a cop. Like, he was a tech guy, and he seems to be good at it, but he's not like an investigator or anything.
So defensive. Look, nobody's accusing you of anything. I was just...
Yeah, I think you are, dude.
Nothing. It's just, hey, look, we're friends, right, Gary? Let you in on something.
The hands on the shoulder thing. We know how that ends.
Well, no, nothing here.
I just want to give him a proper haircut. It's like the little curl. It's like his hair is too long.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think she killed him. I think she killed the husband.
So weird. So out of the blue.
Is it out of the blue?
You don't have to be scared. Why would you be scared?
Oh, does she? What does she know?
Killed him.
Oh, she just gonna admit it?
Oh my God.
Why are you getting so worked up about this? You do this shit all the time.
I don't do this all the time. I've never done this.
Yeah, okay. Now everything is gonna come out.
I was working undercover.
You're a cop?
No,
Yeah, nope, not technically.
Who the fuck is Gary?
I'm Gary.
I don't even know your name.
My real name is Gary Johnson.
The most generic name ever.
About 6 months ago, Ray Masters increased his life insurance policy by $1 million.
Oh.
She coerced someone else to do it, or she did it herself.
Well, that's what happens when you let someone off the hook.
Not helpful.
And that's a long time ago.
How long ago was it, though? They didn't really establish that.
Giving her good advice. Actually, that was the night I ran into you. You talked to her.
Good turnaround there.
And she would never in a million years suspect he's recording their conversation. I think we got an opportunity.
Oh, dear.
Once you get her talking, you'll be able to tell if she's lying to you.
Exactly.
Is he gonna figure out some way to warn her?
Good?
Yeah, not really. You should put your seatbelt on, though, dude.
Yes, the club. I was walking out of Virgo's with this guy that I met on the dance floor, and boom.
Oh, good. It's smart.
You're just leaving the club with some random stranger you just met?
Hey, fuck off.
Don't act like $1 million is nothing. Don't you fucking lie to me. You know what I'm capable of.
There's like so many levels of conversation going on here.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done answering questions from a fucking hitman. You're not a cop. Let them find out.
Just gotta keep this clean.
Fine by me.
That was fun. That was a fun scene.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I don't think she did it. Great work in there, Gary.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. He's not as good a liar as she is.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, don't go there right now.
Figured you'd be coming by here.
I thought maybe he put something in his car when he was in there that they'd know, like, where he was going.
I was literally just telling Madison here what phenomenal actors you guys are.
Yeah.
Away for life. And you, an accomplice to murder?
Oh, dear. They haven't, like, admitted it to him, though, at least. Like, I feel like maybe he's recording this, but maybe not.
You're Mr. Tough Guy here. Couldn't fucking kill a thing.
Oh, famous last words.
House is hot.
What is he doing? Oh, did she put something in the beer? Oh, she put something in the beer.
Thinking that this
Is he gonna die now? She's killed 2 people.
can actually have a happy ending.
He's looking at her like, what is happening? Is he dead?
I'm fucked.
What just happened?
What's that for?
Commitment.
Oh, he's making sure he's gonna die. Okay. Okay.
I mean, the police are probably thinking about him the way we are right now. They'd just be better off if he wasn't around.
Okay. Interesting.
Look, I know you're taking a big leap with me, and there's some...
How did they even get him out of the house?
I think I'm in love with you.
Things are gonna get sexy now while he's like dying on the floor.
For better or worse?
We can agree this is...
This is, yeah. Yeah, it's getting awkward.
Yes. Because I don't believe in divorce. I'm kidding.
I was like, wait, what? Yeah, he's gonna wake up. Isn't he? Or is he not? Okay. What did she actually put in the beer?
I know I've thrown a lot at you this semester.
Okay. Now what?
To be open for this transformation. So as we close out the semester, if I have one piece...
So he's like hot professor now. He's become Ron.
Seize the identity...
He still needs a haircut, though.
I've literally strangled her to death. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is she being who
As
she
love
wants
can
to
do,
be?
somewhere
Look at
along
that
the way,
house.
it changed me.
God, I want that.
I eventually...
Oh, and there's puppies.
And Ron. After all, life is short.
Yeah, I suppose there's
You gotta live on your own terms.
Go with it. Oh, God, I love that house so much. Oh, my God, I want to live there.
Mommy, where did you meet Daddy?
Yeah, better come up with some kind of story. So, undercover agent over 70. How does that happen? Chillest dude imaginable. 0 murders. We made that part up. Okay, that's good to know. That's funny. That was a lot of fun. Oh my God. Screenplay by Richard Linklater and Glen Powell. Interesting. That is that's a fascinating story. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was super fun. The story made sense. The dialogue was spot on. There was the exact right combination of like realistic and clever and funny. It flowed well. Like the acting was just the right amount of comedy and action and romance for me. The chemistry between the 2 main characters was spot on. They were clearly having a lot of fun with each other and the material. It felt very sexy. It felt very grown up. And it never really went into like cliche territory. It didn't need a huge chase scene or like big slapstick elements or anything like that. It was just a lot of fun. I loved the entire cast. Adria Arjona, I think is how her name is pronounced. She has a great screen presence. Salma Hayek was who I was thinking of. She absolutely reminds me of Salma Hayek with that kind of wry wit and petite kind of sexiness, and great at holding her own with the dialogue. She gave as good as she got. Austin Amelio, really good as Jasper. I wasn't sure where he was going to end up, and he played that really well. Like, was he the good guy? Was he not a good guy? You know, really effective. And then, of course, throwing, Retta and then Sanjay Rao as the other 2 cops in, both great supporting players, really funny. It just had the right tone. Everybody had the right tone in their acting. But yeah, Glen Powell is he's a very mid-career Tom Cruise. And it's funny because he's at the beginning of his career, but he's literally what we got back then from Tom Cruise. And now Tom Cruise kind of has moved beyond these small rom-coms, and he's much more interested in making big budget kind of Mission Impossible, Top Gun type movies. So I think it's really perfect timing for Glen Powell to kind of step into those leading man shoes. I think we've been waiting for somebody like that to do that for a while, and here he is. The only thing I didn't really buy was Glen Powell being a nerdy, kind of uncool guy. Like, maybe he just doesn't want to be known as the good-looking killer smile kind of guy, you know? Like, but he is, and you can't really hide that behind nerdy glasses. I think he just, you know, he's got to just like embrace the fact that he is, you know, incredibly good looking. He's got a great smile. He's charming. He's sexy. He's all that, you know. He's got to just take advantage of that while he has it, because he's 35. Kind of I think this is kind of like be his year to hit it big. That these past, you know, he had the new Top Gun movie, and then the new Anyone But You, and now this one. I think, you know, he's definitely big time now. But he's not going to be the major leading man for long. He's 35. Tom Cruise was 23 when he hit big with Top Gun. So he had a lot of years in the spotlight as a leading man, carrying kind of smaller movies on his shoulders. So Glen Powell is going to need to like strike while the iron is hot right now, and he seems to be doing that here. But I like also that he kind of peppered in some of the fun disguises to show that he can do more. Because those disguises and alter egos were pretty darn good, I gotta say. Like, they were a lot of fun, and then his physicality and his voice work in those disguises, it was pretty effective. I thought they worked well. And what he's doing here too, you know, this is probably from advice that he got from Tom Cruise too, I would think. It's like, if you're not being sent the kind of scripts that you like, that are good enough, you're just going to have to write and produce the movies yourself. They're not going to just show up, because Hollywood's going to make the same thing over and over and over again. If you want to make something unique like this, or something original, or something even funny, or kind of with a little bit of an edge, where, you know, the main rom-com characters each kill somebody, like, that doesn't happen all the time. So yeah, you're just going to have to make it yourself. So good for him, and for getting involved in writing and producing, and just like making the kind of films that he wants to make happen. Along with Jason Bateman, which totally makes sense, because this absolutely reminds me of Game Night a lot. It's like a comedy with a little bit of an edge to it. Yeah. And the budget for Hitman was apparently like $10 to $11 million. And this is a great movie for that price. And I really hope that it'll be big and kind of prove that, you know, lower budget comedies and rom-coms are worth making. Because those are the kinds of movies that I really love, and this movie was no exception. I had a blast watching this. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, do all the things. Tell me what you thought about this movie in the comments, and let me know what you think I should be reacting to next. Then check out my Patreon to see full-length reactions and watch lots of exclusive content, all for free. So I really love sharing movies with you guys. Thanks so much for watching with me.